After years of rumors, the reality has finally come to light. Steve is confronted by Marjorie over his alleged adultery, including his previous affairs and most recent betrayal. You'll be speechless after seeing this mind-blowing confrontation. When Marjorie confronts Steve about his deceptive behavior, a conflagration breaks out that might destroy their union. Salutations and welcome back to Fame Reporter, everyone. Use your best source for the hottest celebrity rumors. Prepare yourselves as we go further into Marjorie and Steve Harvey's tempestuous relationship's scandalous world. Listen up, little one. I had the impression that you would probably adopt that stance. The dynamic TV personality has long been the subject of rumors, but it appears that Marjorie is tired of being the obedient wife. She reportedly took matters into her own hands and confronted Steve about his suspected infidelity, according to sources close to the marriage. Marjorie, the beautiful and strong-willed woman, stands up for herself and demands the truth in a struggle of wills. However, there's still more. I've heard rumors about a potentially dramatic confrontation that was photographed. Yes, you heard correctly. My insider informs us that the heated conversation between Marjorie and Steve might have been secretly recorded. Given what we know about their prior relationships, could this be the turning point? From his troubled first marriage through his contentious divorce from his second wife, Mary, Steve has a history of adultery. It's obvious that Steve's history with faithfulness has been rocky. Will Marjorie be the one to end the cycle, or will the past keep happening the same way? This is what is referred to as redirecting attention away from the problem. Let's go out on a time travel adventure. Let's go back to 1980, the year Steve married Marcy, his first wife. The twin sisters Carly and Brandi were born from this union. After a couple years. While working as an insurance salesman at the time, Steve struggled with the need to forge his own identity. But when he tried his hand at stand-up comedy, good fortune smiled upon him, and he took home a tiny but meaningful first-place award of just $1.50. At that crucial juncture, he made the decision to leave his job as an insurance agent and embark on a comic career that would bring him unfathomable success and recognition. Unfortunately, Steve and Marcy's marriage faced its fair share of difficulties, which ultimately led to their divorce in 1994. Steve's constant absence and infidelity, a tragic revelation that rocked the foundations of their marriage, served as the main cause for their breakup. Steve found it difficult to deal with the fallout from their divorce, especially in his interactions with his daughters Brandi and Carly. While doing so, Marcy gracefully withdrew from the spotlight to devote her attention to raising her 3 children, Brandi, Carly, and Broderick. Little did the public know that Marcy had discreetly forayed into the world of writing, becoming a published novelist, even if she remained relatively obscure. The revelation of Steve's supposed relationship with his second wife, Mary Shackelford, opens our next chapter. The circumstances of his union with Marcy were cloaked in suspicion, giving their story a sense of mystery, even though their divorce was still only a legality. Despite the dubious beginnings, Steve and Mary decided to get married in 1996. However, their union quickly ran aground on choppy waves, resulting in a difficult and messy divorce in 2005. Prepare yourself for a complicated plot. I would want the entire world to know that I was fully fair if I felt that I had been completely fair. Following their breakup, Steve became involved in a flurry of controversies, which heightened the public's interest. Strangely, Mary boldly claimed that Steve had been disloyal to her and had also had an affair with Marjorie, his third wife, in addition to being unfaithful to her. Mary quietly watched Steve's development throughout their nearly 10-year relationship, bearing witness to his quick rise in the entertainment industry. Sadly, their once strong marriage broke down, leaving Mary with a sour taste of betrayal. Mary, are you saying that the cops showed up at your home and took your son away? Yes. In her dogged quest of justice, Mary turned to the expansive YouTube platform, using videos to organize people, support them, and expose what she believed to be the heinous deeds of her ex-husband. This unleashed an unrestrained barrage. She claimed Steve had extramarital encounters with her and had abused her physically and mentally. Yes, it is. It's similar to dying. It resembles a wake. It resembles identity theft. The scandal peaked when Steve decided to use the judicial system to defend himself from Mary's damning accusations. he filed a lawsuit, claiming that her allegations lacked support and unfairly damaged his image. Steve said, "I fail to understand the purpose," sounding perplexed. "Yes, I may have offended you, but bringing up things that happened 12 years ago." After his divorce, Steve sought comfort in his relationship with Marjorie, and in 2007 they were wed. Their separate families were united by this union. Steve claimed that his relationship with Marjorie was unlike anything he had ever known, despite his earlier marriages. "My style was altered by Marjorie. I was quite unique. I wore a totally different outfit." He openly disclosed to individuals in 2012 that I was engaged to Marjorie Harvey before we wed. However, it appears that Steve lied mainly to himself. He had not evolved. There have been rumblings of unrest, suggesting that Steve's present union teeters uncomfortably on the brink of collapse. Once again, as many people are aware, Steve is held accountable. Steve has a pattern of adultery. Recent rumors, however, claim that he had a relationship with none other than Kris Jenner. A news that shocked everyone in the entertainment industry. As a result, Steve Harvey, the charming Family Feud presenter, is now faced with the incredible potential of his wife Marjorie dropping the $400 million divorce bombshell. Steve made a serious error in judgment when he thought he could this time get away with hiding his affair. Reports of a titanic argument between Steve and Marjorie that resulted in her abrupt exit and the terrifying threat of divorce surfaced as a tempest raged. She resolved not to put up with Steve being close to a femme fatale like Kris, especially given his track record of being unreliable. Examining their mysterious bond, their paths met for the first time in 2015 at the prestigious Paris Fashion Week. Since then, their intertwined presence has been a captivating sight to see as they walk hand in hand through Hollywood's busy streets. A significant incident occurred when Kris made a planned guest appearance on Steve's talk program to increase the show's ratings. It was a brilliant move, an alliance fueled by shared benefits that stoked the ever-expanding curiosity. Kris expertly planned her daughter's appearances on Family Feud, solidifying their familial ties in front of the world. Whispers abound, hinting at the possibility of something more covert between Steve and Kris despite their evident closeness. Nevertheless, a TV source revealed Kris' genuine motives after seeing through the smoke and mirrors. A planned action motivated by need. After a succession of unsuccessful ventures, Kris sought the advice of an expert in the television industry. That master was none other than Steve, who was also recognized for having a golden touch in the entertainment industry. In an audacious effort to revive her failing enterprise, Kris desired to discover his secrets. Fueled by resentment by their perceived closeness, Marjorie devised a plan of retaliation and frequently posted pictures of her intense gym sessions with her hot and gorgeous personal trainer on social media. And hey, don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed and found the video thought-provoking. I value your assistance and am happy to welcome you to our neighborhood. Keep checking back for more fascinating tales and insider information. Keep the comments coming and don't forget to like and subscribe until next time. I appreciate your attention.